Hey guys, I wanted to just say hello again after not having posted an update for a while. Thank you for subscribing to my little vintage channel. I just had to take a longer break from the vintage hobby simply because my life didn't allow it. My life was so hard, so stressful that I had to take a little step back from actually collecting. um, I was barely able to survive financially. I'm going through divorce and it's really painful for me because I didn't see it coming. I was just a loyal, loving husband. And eventually I was told tomorrow I move out. So it was a very bad time in my life and I took very long to get over it. And not only get over it, but also I have a lot of health issues. I'm basically doing my videos, the vintage stuff, because I love the hobby, because I always love searching for that special piece, searching for like I said, I have very little money, so everything that I do is low budget. When I buy something, it's usually where I had to search very long to get a good price for something, and that is the basic theme right now of the channel. I will not rule out that I will not maybe do other stuff too. Discuss bunch of retro toys here and there just to discuss them. Personally, I only collect vintage almost exclusively. I have no money for retro. I need to try finding the original stuff for a price that I can afford. With Like I said, usually when I buy stuff, um, it's not what they pay for, like what they are asking for. Like when you see the classic resellers that buy everything and just raise the price, so yeah, that meant that I had to take a step back from the vintage hobby and just heal. And I'm not healed, but I also just felt like I need that part of that life, like that vintage hobby part that always gave me joy in my life. I also need that again. I can't completely not do it. So I'm trying with very little money to every now and then find something that is really interesting for my subscribers. For you guys, again, thank you for being a subscriber, even when I haven't posted so much. The last video was my Eternia video, and yeah, that was a huge deal for me as a collector. I never thought I would be able to have a Eternia, and I was just lucky a little. So again, but now I want to do this more regularly again, recording stuff every day. Maybe not every day, but every few days. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm back and that I feel honored that you guys are subscribers here. That things will get back now, like to normal now. I will try to move on, have a normal life again, have joy again in the stuff that I want to, like the channel. I don't want to really focus on anything, but a lot of the stuff that I personally like is Masters of the Universe. It's a toy line that where I'm getting better over time, and it's not perfect. I just had someone that where I got something entirely different than what was actually shown in the photos. So yeah, but Motu, maybe Turtles, maybe Mask, the stuff that, and apart from that, stuff that I just find. I recently found interest in getting good ghetto blasters, like these or I don't know how they are called, like boom boxes, whatever, stuff like that. The classic looking ghetto blasters, and I might show something like that on the channel. Ghetto blasters, and if that is a trade name, then I don't mean that. I just mean the general term for these things. These kind of cassette players from the 80s that I find them really cool looking, really interesting. So yeah, maybe I might show something like that on the channel too. So today I just wanted to use this as an excuse to say hello again, and I brought a box that I wanted to open today. This is just, I think it's vintage Motu, equipment, stuff like that. I just bought a box, and I felt like there are a lot of accessories that I need, and I might find something for the figures that that I still don't have. So let's open this up. I also decided to put together a little shop that I call My Little Vintage Channel, and from time to time I might actually offer stuff that where I just don't have space for, and maybe it allows me to have the, you know, to do the hobby, to continue doing the hobby. I do not wanna, like, the stuff that I put in my shop will have fair prices. That's the core of it. I do not wanna just hustle around, you know, buying something and just tripling the price or something like that. I mean, everything has a fair price, okay? And I understand some like some countries of origin, stuff like that, can sometimes have a higher price than others. I understand, and it's not what I mean. But yeah, I would try to have it for a fair price, okay? If I sell something, and it's usually stuff that I love buying collections. I love buying something like this, a big bag. So let me turn the camera around, and then we will have a look, okay? Okay, let's have a look. So this is, yeah, just one bag of Motu that I got, and I want to have a look at everything. Want to see what I have here. So yeah, this is web store with a clawful, something like that. Armor. Let me see. Taiwan. Yeah, soft tat. Okay, let's put this aside. Unfortunately, not the round back. I wanted to have that. I think this is good. Scuba tech, is this right? I think this is the that thing for Skeletor, and I'm glad to have that. And this was something like $70 for everything. I think it's Taiwan, but I can't read it really well. Let me see it. No, I think it's Malaysia. Upon closer inspection, it's hard to read, but yeah, I think this is Malaysia. Good condition, decent, you know, better than what I have. That's all that matters. It says made in France. Okay. Malaysia. But this is okay. Taiwan. Yeah, strap also says Taiwan for Pentor. So I really hope that with the $70, $75, something like that, I made a good purchase. This will allow me to fill up some of the figures that I have, and what I do not need, I might put in my shop. This is great. Always great to have. Taiwan 50422269. Is that short or long strap? I think it's long, yeah. Okay, but this is always good, right? This I'm not sure. Land Shark maybe. I'm not sure. I will have to look this up. Or maybe this Scub Attack thing here. Maybe it belongs to this. Maybe this thing is complete. That would be awesome. I think it's not cheap. This is of some sort of a like a vehicle, I think. I'm not sure which one. If it was Mantisaur having that thing on the end, or if it was Blasterhawk, something. This should be part of something. I will look it up. Okay, what's this? Oh, yeah, this is probably also that water thing. I will find out what is part of it. I'm not sure what this is. No idea. I need to look it up. If you know what it is, please let me know. What does it say? 1990 Malaysia. Okay. Hordak. This is great. Looks, I'm not sure. Is this broken? Probably, right? I'm not sure. But probably yes. So this could be maybe turtles. I don't think it's Motu. This is great. Snake Man. Does it say? Malaysia. Webstore. This is great. I needed this. Also one of these grayish pieces where I'm not sure where it belongs. This is Grayskull, right? Okay. Snake Man. Metal Ink 19. Can't read the rest. But also Malaysia, I think. This is from that Stiltstalker thing, I believe. And I already have a piece. Maybe it's the right one. Is it broken? I don't think so. That's great. Skeletor Sword. Condition not so great. Taiwan. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. Could also be something like maybe turtles. I'm not sure. Man at Arms has the thing 5041-2249. France. Okay, another one. This is great. Also Taiwan. Probably also long strap. I need one of those. That is great for Hurricane Hordak. So here's Orko. Pretty done. Filmation. Not really. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this one. I believe this is Zodak, but I'm not entirely sure. Taiwan. Another Man at Arms piece. Taiwan. Probably for the other one, like the other side. Okay. Yeah, this is great. They look good. I'm happy about this. I have been horrified to see how much this stuff costs, you know. This must be turtles. I think this is the wreck that they have. Also Hurricane Hordak. This is great. I needed that. Oh, this is how is he called? Ninja? I believe it is, but I'm not entirely sure. I need to look it up. This thing is bigger than I thought. 2855. Okay, these are of He-Man's horse. Battle axe, battle armor, right? Taiwan. All pretty common stuff. This is the backside for that Stilt Stalkers thing. This is Modulok, one of those. This is great. Leech, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't really have the colors in my head saved up, you know. Taiwan. I will look it up. Another one, also mediocre condition, also Taiwan. Come on, zoom in. 5042. Okay, next. Not sure what this is. It's not Motu. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea. $1620 and 12. Okay, this is great. Malaysia. Yeah, Malaysia. Yeah, this is Stinkor. I'm still looking for the one with the red here. This Mossman, right? But this is good. Good to have. For that Mossman, if it's complete, that would be great. This, I think, is also part of one of... Is this? I'm not sure what it is. I need to look it up. Maybe one of those, like that scuba thing for Skeletor. But I'm not sure. Like they had these climbing tools. Maybe it was one of those. This looks Turtles. A little bit here. Maybe. I think. I haven't seen Turtles in a while. Like the accessories, I haven't closely looked. This is Malaysia. Okay. Mattel Inc. 85. I'm not sure, but it's okay. It's in okay condition. I have a few, and a lot of them have broken. It's missing the thing here, but maybe it shows up. Okay, this is great. 4924 2039. I will look this up. Maybe like Fisto, something like not Fisto, Jitsu. Splinter, right? From Turtles. I didn't remember that they were so big. Also Turtles. Prince Adam. This is great. Taiwan. I always need stuff for Prince Adam. You find that figure very often. It's also Turtles probably. Not sure, but also probably Turtles. Not sure what that is. Hordak, right? Malaysia. Okay, that's USA. And great condition on this one, looks good. Like just the plastic looks great. Yeah, this is Jitsu, I think. 4924. I will look all that up later. Malaysia. Taiwan. This is great. Feel like I've gotten a decent pack here. Really for they're charging so much for accessories and that kind of stuff. 50440. 5040. Okay, yeah, Turtles probably. I have no idea what that is. No idea. Also this one, no idea. This one's broken, unfortunately. This one's chewed on. France. This one has an interesting color. What's this? Malaysia 50402259. This is Spycore. Webster, right? I'm not entirely sure with the colors. One of something like this was with Webster. This is Blade, right? Okay. No idea what that is. Yeah, nice. This is Galaxy Warriors, right? One of those other lines. Yeah, this bad. These could also be Grayskull, I'm not sure. And this one also not sure, probably Turtles. Yeah, okay. So this is what I got. Overall, I'm happy. I will try to find out what I need from all of that, and then I will find a way to put the rest in the shop or something like that. I will try to complete Motu in my time as when I'm running the channel in the next years, you know. Motu is one of the lines where I always regretted that I had to sell my plants and my figures, my collection. I had to sell so much of it, and I was always heartbroken about that, and I want to fix that. So slowly over time, I try to have a good, make a good purchase from time to time, and with this one, I'm really happy. So yeah, great. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for watching my videos, and I will try to do it more often again in the future. I want to do regular updates again because I love finding that great thing for a few bucks. So yeah, thank you guys. I will be back. Talk soon.